Toram Online is another cross-platform.
Hello. It's a little bit laggy. Jeez, why are there so many cheap viewers thing? Let me do something. Okay. Alright, there we go. Jeez. That will get all of them, isn't it? Huh? Under maintenance? What the heck? Okay, it seems like I kind of catch it with a bad timing. Oh. Alright, so I guess it's almost done, maybe. No ideas though. No ideas. Let's take a look at here. There we go. Alright, so yesterday I actually stumbled upon this video and I just somehow finished it. It was last night. I kind of sacrificed a bit of my sleep just for this. So that's why recently I've been kind of like going late for streaming and stuff. A little bit stalling on the videos as well. I haven't got to any video ideas yet. So instead I'm gonna be lazy and today you guys will see the bygone video, I think. Alright. So this is a video, like before we go to anniversary and stuff, because apparently they are doing the maintenance. Good thing that I didn't choose to stream as soon as possible. Anyways, let's take a look at this.
Toram Online is another cross-platform PC mobile MMORPG in that cutesy anime style, but while playing I actually find several systems I really like. The characterization was better than I expected and the boss fight mechanics were complex enough to be engaging, while simple enough to be understandable. And there's even a really cool combat interaction in the boss breaking system. Materials for upgrading and crafting were clearly labelled, and I actually ended up having a pretty good time playing this game. I played for way longer than I originally intended, but something felt odd. It felt familiar, like I'd been here before. So I checked the developer.
Yeah, this is also like a React video.
They also made Alchemy a story.
Although it's like second time reacting.
Sure it. So to refresh my mind, I went back and rewatched my old video, and oh shit, my wife, Yom. I forgot I was married. I've not spoken to her in about 6 months. Oh, she is going to be so angry. It's time to play Toram Online and hope my wife from another game doesn't find out. Welcome, I'm Josh Strife Hayes and this is Worst MMO Ever, a series where I play every MMO I can find in a journey to find the worst. Drop a like on the video or sub to the channel for more MMO stuff. Ring the bell for all the future
This is definitely not the worst,
usual,
okay.
A massive thank you to all the supporters on Patreon and Twitch who keep the channel alive and provide an income source my wife doesn't know about. More information on how you can support at the end. For now, let's begin. Today we are playing Toram Online. It's on Steam. it's free, and I swear it means nothing to me. It's just a work thing. Important note, this game is not Final Fantasy XIV, despite having a very
he'll
similar
use that a
feel and
lot,
very
by the
similar
way. He'll use
color.
that a
Character
lot.
creation. I like how if you choose fit body type, it just gives you a tan, like you've touched a slight amount of grass and the sun has blessed you. The noble face type is the only type with a beard, and you can have different coloured eyes for extra
this
edginess.
is character
Now choose a
creation.
weapon. In a nice touch, the game tells you how hard each weapon is.
Honestly, I say after playing TOF, like the diversity of the character creation is not as much as in TOF. Yeah, in TOF you can basically do a lot of the detail stuff. Like if you get those outfits and things, like it'll be good.
Is as a playstyle. Not as hard as being married, am I right, fellas? I go with a katana because I'm edgy. And while the game loads, we see this out-of-work Tribble reading a book. Now, the game doesn't pre-download. It downloads stuff as it is needed, so this opening section takes 10 minutes. And 10 minutes is a long time to last. Just ask my wife.
True.
Quick update. Have messaged my wife to catch up after 6 months. No response yet. Game launches. We're outside in a rather colourful, nice-looking countryside, and we meet Tenet, leader of the caravan of adventurers. Nothing is voiced, but thankfully the dialogue is quite tight. Each line is either world-building, characterization, or plot. Tenet says this is a training area, and we can choose to train or skip, so that's an optional tutorial. I like that. A UI pop-up shows you can use WASD to move, space to jump, left-click also moves you, and you get this cool sword flourish whenever you do,
outside?
and right-click spins the camera. So we talk to some of the caravan members, get some health potions, and
Yeah.
menu buttons. To
Also,
bottom
this
right.
is the only part that my main quest series is missing, but like it requires you to create a new character, so like, yeah.
Crossed out, so maybe we're going to be introduced to each one as we go. A well-paced tutorial, could it be? The old man then asks if we want to learn combat from him or
I'm
a young
surprised
child,
that
and
they
as a
just
YouTuber, I feel it's safest to choose the old
hide
man
the
because
UI
we were just
instead of
fighting Your Honor
doing
doesn't stand
that.
up in court, and I don't
You know.
own a ukulele. So in
Instead
traditional
of hiding the
RPG
UI,
style,
they
the world
just
is covered in
did
monsters,
that.
and the first enemy we meet is called Colon. It's called Colon. And the
Colon.
enemy is a brown lump. I guess it's time to pulverize some colons. Actually, that reminds me, my wife replied. She thought I died and is not happy. You press F to lock onto an enemy, then F again to begin auto-attacking. So, behold, combat.
I don't do F. I do the. Oh yeah. Speaking of this part, I wanna say that, like TOF as an advanced game still somehow doesn't have the middle click. Like those additional button click. Like those additional buttons on the mouse. I use them to do the interact button in Toram, but that's not the case for TOF, sadly. Not to be confused with level
Early
1.
game combat is nothing too
Oh,
intense. The damage levels are
intensely.
low, time between auto-attacks is shown on screen and is fine, hit graphics and flourishes are flashy enough but not over the top, you kill enemies fast enough but not in one hit, and enemies do a decent chunk of damage against you. Mechanically, this is fine. Visually and audio, it's actually quite satisfying. We arrive at a waterfall and face a wolf boss, and the game asks if we're ready, and now the most focused design. Boss fights. Toram is mostly a game about fighting bosses. And when you do, sometimes NPCs or hired mercenaries will join you. So the old man joins us, and together we kill the wolf. However, he is way too powerful, and it's over way too quickly, which was a complaint my wife always had. Unfortunately, while we were away, the caravan was attacked by a corrupted dragon, and we're told there is no way we can win this fight, so we need to run away to the edge of the boss arena and wait 10 seconds to flee. And this is effectively...
Although you can kind of win, there are some people who is validly enough trying it,
the
try hard
mechanic
to
of
beat
leaving
the
a
boss
fight
out.
through a
But you
narrative
still get the
encounter,
same
which is a
ending
lovely
anyways.
touch. Having fled the dragon, we're sent to the main city of Sofia and told, just go explore, really. It's a big world, go find some adventure. The UI is now
Big
unlocked, so
world.
I can check the
Big
character
world,
menu,
guys.
the journal,
Big
and the
world.
map, which is top-down 3D, showing all the important NPCs,
Oh, man.
shops, and map exits to connecting
Guys,
maps. You
I
can
wanna
click on
see if this dude ever did a video saying about the worst MMO ever, and then it's linked to Tower of Fantasy. Let's see. Okay, after this video, let's take a look.
Anything to get more information about it. This is not a bad little map. I equip a new ring I got from surviving the dragon attack and go and chat to people, starting with this
I mean, like, this video is a little bit long.
scarecrow. The game tells me question marks mean story quests, and the scarecrow tells us about the general store, so I wander on over. And on the way, a guard approaches me. Now, side note, I really like the design of this guard's helmet with the front faceplate sliding down when in battle. That's a lovely practical touch. So the general store is run by... Okay, Toram Online is not Final Fantasy XIV, so this is not a Lalafell. This is clearly a different thing, a child. It turns out they are called Sololo, goddammit. So, for anyone unaware, in Final Fantasy XIV, Lalafells, these potato-looking things, have a very specific naming convention where they use repeated phrases of clusters of letters, often
I
using
don't
repeating
think
syllables.
he did
In Toram
Tower
Online,
Fantasy.
which is not Final Fantasy XIV,
Come on,
not only does
that's
it use
what's
the same
gonna
font
be
and color
it.
of font, but also the same character design and naming conventions, but it's not Final Fantasy XIV. So shopkeeper not Lalafell Sololo tells us about the great cataclysm where many years ago the world was blown up by a terrible dragon and is now being rebuilt. Essentially, the realm has been reborn, but it's not Final Fantasy XIV. The potato
It's
child
not
tells
Final
us the
Fantasy
blacksmith is looking for
XIV. I
help,
was
so
like
we
that.
head on over and chat. Seems he needs some stuff delivered, so of course we accept the quest. And the game tells us, look for the exclamation mark to hand quests in. There are a lot of systems I'm noticing.
Alright, I must speed up because,
difficulty
like,
choices, but I will wait and see when the game feels it's time to introduce me to them, because so far the pacing hasn't been bad. I do, however, discover the jump animation is just that, an animation. It's not an actual practical physical thing. You see, if I jump from this wall to the floor, the character model is instantly teleported down to the height of the floor with the animation still playing. That means there's no actual height in the game, just the illusion of height. Spotting this kind of design early matters because it means there will be no jumping puzzles or moments that jumping across a broken bridge while passing over a floor below could possibly happen, because you would be teleported down to the floor below automatically. The blacksmith complains about life a bit, lamenting about how he is a coward, and gives us some armor, and I like how even the minor side characters have just enough personality to make them memorable. He even mentions the armor he's given us as a slot for a gem to go in. A gem which can power our equipment up, a condensed ball of energy called Krista, which is not materia, because Toram is not Final Fantasy XIV. So we go and explore the lands, we bump into an angry acorn, and then meet the elvish duo, Balft and Triel, brother and sister. They're wandering adventurers like us. Brother Balft offers to give us an adventuring badge if we can defeat some colons. I wasn't aware I needed an adventuring badge to be an adventurer. It sounds like something you'd cut out the back of a cereal box, but okay, I get to killing. The local guard even asks if we've used our stat points yet and mentions that we really should. Another nice in-game touch of reminding you about mechanics. So I throw some points into dexterity, vitality, and agility, but nothing into intelligence, so I can continue to swiftly dodge the increasing legal letters my wife has been sending me about abandonment and divorce. Now, killing the roaming small enemies is just padding. The real focus of the game is the bosses, and when you approach a boss, you get to set the difficulty of the fight. You can also use temporary buffs to increase the drop rate and see which items you might get. I like this. It means each boss can still be relevant to you as you level up, because you just increase the items the boss could drop on higher levels. Boss fights have a few important mechanics. All bosses have unavoidable auto attacks, so you're guaranteed to be taking at least some damage, but they also have a large variety of red damage area indicators giving you time to dodge. My katana class also has a cool feature. Whenever you attack, either an auto attack or an ability, you are locked into the attack animation. But if I hold a direction as soon as the animation starts, when it ends, I will quickly spin dodge in that direction. This lets me risk a last moment attack before quickly dodging out of the red. It's a nice active combat touch. There's another major boss mechanic we'll find later because it's actually really cool. Breaking parts of a boss. So the boss goes down, we get the badge, then Balf and Tally ask us to bring some magical leaves to the synthesizer in town. So we head on back. Maps in Toram Online are quite small, and later we'll find an overworld map which shows how the
system here that he just mentioned about, it's only for katana. It doesn't apply to every other character. Also, there's a point. Speaking of which, you see this stat point thingy right here? Like, every Toram player that has played to at least, like, I say 150 will know that this is, however, a bad distribution to the points, you know, like the bad stats distribution. Like, you shouldn't put your points to that, otherwise you will struggle a lot later on. So how do you do it? instead of putting like SDR and DS to like both to the same number, you put all of your stat points to the strings.
I throw some points into dexterity, vitality.
That's every like okay. So like the stat point, like distributing stat point for yourself is literally like getting average to this is like literally like a newbie trap.
And agility.
So like you may not distribute your point like this. Just put it all in either strings or something that is recommended. Like in here is dexterity, so you just put it all in dexterity. And that's about it.
But nothing into intelligence, so I can continue to swiftly dodge the increasing legal letters my wife has been sending me about abandonment and divorce. Now, killing the roaming small enemies is just padding.
Don't ever putting them in average. Okay, this game is. In order to do the later boss in this game, you have to properly distribute your stat points. It is mandatory and it is required. Okay, and then you also gotta have a decent weapon so that you can do the later bosses, or you can just fight a mercenary with like a high level. Like the high level we say here is like 250 at least, and 270, 280, 290, whatever. Whatever the level cap that is, you just find some friends and then add them, and then that so that you can use their mercenary and it's for free. Yeah, which later on he will also mention that, but like his mercenary is from the same level and it's not really good. Trust me, you don't do that. Okay, don't do that. That's a second trap. We'll bring it up more when we get there.
The real focus of the game is the bosses, and when you approach a boss, you get to set the difficulty of the fight. You can also use temporary buffs to
Oh yeah, the highest difficulty is ultimate.
Increase the drop rate and see which items you might get. Available auto attacks, so you're guaranteed to be taking at least some damage. But they also have a large variety of red damage area indicators giving you time to dodge. My katana class also has a cool feature. Whenever you attack, either an auto attack or an ability, you are locked into the attack animation. But if I hold a direction as soon as the animation starts, when it ends, I will quickly spin dodge in that direction. This lets me risk a last moment attack before quickly dodging out of the red. It's a nice active combat touch.
True. Yeah, that's katana only. But for the other class, do not worry. There's a system called evasion. Okay, there's a system called evasion. So basically, what you do is you hold the directional button and then you press shift. Bam. Instant dodge.
There's another major.
So yeah, that's something he didn't mention about. Even to the end of the video, because like he only got to the rather early part of the game. I won't say which part until we find it out later, but like it's pretty early on.
Your boss mechanic we'll find later because it's so we have the rule that she's collected all of the Infinity Stones. We give her the leaves and she tells us the city is under protection.
Let's speed it up because it's your story. And I believe that you guys have seen my story. Story mission series, okay.
A squad of explorers interrupt us saying they discovered a golem in some ancient ruins and accidentally activated it. And it's kind of dangerous. Sounds like a job for a guy with a katana. So we run on over. The area is actually quite populated. Toram Online has no shortage of players even on Steam, and honestly I can see why. It's accessible, decently challenging, simple enough to flow with just enough complexity to reward active attention. I then discover another layer to the combat system. When your auto attack is ready, you will only actually perform the hit when you stop moving, meaning you can essentially hold an auto attack for the right moment. Combining this with the insta dodge after an attack animation finishes, and there's now a layer of timing to the combat.
Yeah, but like also it doesn't quite matter when you have like over 1,000 of attack speed, which you will unlock the instant attack no matter what. And then after 1,000 attack speed, it would just be like it will just increase your motion speed, which can be really useful, you know. Can be really useful in many aspects because you attack faster, and attack faster just means more damage, or like in the tank sense, you can do a lot more things instead of just limited to do century and then keep attacking.
Click around the UI some more and I noticed the counter of 99 potions on the left. While you can assign potions to a manual hotkey, you can also set them to be automatic.
Real Toram veterans don't use potions, by the way. Everyone knows about that.
Used at a certain health point threshold. Now,
They just either kill it fast enough or they just die immediately because of the skills. That gives you the pretty powerful holdback.
First I think, oh great, it's a potion spamming game, but we'll find out that's not entirely accurate because there is a 6-second cooldown between all potion usage.
Also, it's not 6 seconds. I believe it's 10 seconds. And also, if you are using a registrant, I forgot the name, but like, there's a chance, or like, there's a guaranteed chance that you don't use that item, and instead you will have a longer cooldown for that to happen. Like, it will use the item, but not use the item itself. Like, it's pretty weird, but I know, but like, it's actually pretty straightforward once you see how that works. In fact, I have it on all the time. If you ever pay attention, like whenever I use the potion, it doesn't just consume the item sometimes. So yeah, that's also the thing.
And 6 seconds can be a lot of incoming boss damage, so you can still be one-hit killed. Into the ruins, I check out the skill menu. It's arranged in a handy-dandy flowchart. I throw some skill points into some cool katana skills and set up some hotbars. Pretty simple stuff. There are even preset hotbars you can cycle through, and this button says I can hold space to block, but I assume that's only for classes with shields. I don't need to block anything, except my wife's cooldown between all potion usage, and 6 seconds can be a lot of incoming boss damage, so you can still be one-hit killed. Into the ruins, I check out the skill menu. It's arranged in a handy-dandy flowchart. I throw some skill points into some cool katana skills and set up some hotbars. Pretty simple stuff.
Yeah, there's also the recommend skills you're gonna get, but like, that's for something later on.
There are even preset.
But like, if you don't know about it, you'll have a lot of struggle. In this game, like, you really need help from the veteran players, for otherwise, you really cannot go deep. Because, like, this game is... yeah, it's not that good when it comes to the stats and something. And the guide is kind of well, but, like, they did not tell you how you get a much stronger equipment. So like you can handle most of the bosses later on.
At hotbars you can cycle through, and this button says I can hold space to block, but I assume that's only for classes with shields. I don't need to block anything, except my wife's legal team. Am I right, guys? Oh, guys, I need to know, am I right? Because she is getting the lawyers involved.
Guard is only for those who has shields, and evasion is for those who has the light armor.
Find a locked treasure chest, but get told this is a main story item. Come back later. Pedantic graphical nitpick time. I've noticed the compass. The N is at the top for north and is the right
yeah,
way
this is
around,
why it's
but
pretty
the W,
weird.
E, and S are oriented as if they are going to spin. The S is, from our current view, upside down. Now, this design would work if the compass edge did spin, which would orient the direction we're facing to the top and make the letter look
why did
correct,
it not spin,
but it
honestly?
doesn't, so it looks weird. Hi, post-production Josh here. Turns out that S doesn't spin the correct way if you spin the compass, because the S itself is mirrored, which makes this whole thing even stranger. Eventually, we find the Golem boss, which is definitely not Magitech from Final Fantasy XIV, and a nice little cutscene shows it using its weapons, so we know what to expect going into the fight. This is great. The fight lasts a little longer and is greatly enhanced by the boss music containing what I can only describe as a violent flute section. take the golem down, and then battle
Yeah,
through some
boy.
holy
Yeah,
gems,
boy.
explaining
Toram
they are
BGM
powerful condensed
kind of
magical
kind of
flashbangs
lit,
which can weaken
you know.
evil. That sounds pretty useful. After a story boss fight, you're asked if you want to leave the map or explore a bit more. I want to explore a bit, and then I find the achievement page. So far, I have received 17 bonus gifts, one of which is just play for 15 minutes. An achievement just for being here. Should have got one of those for putting up with my wife, am I right, fellas? She is divorcing me. I am going to court tomorrow. I decide to take on the boss again, without the narrative team this time, and it's much harder, but also way more fun. But here I do notice a design that I'm not too keen on. The boss has a health bar, and when you do damage to it, instead of the bar remaining the same total size, but a section within the bar decreasing to show the percentage health lost from the remaining total pool, instead, the entire bar just gets smaller. So you don't know how far along in a fight you are at a glance.
Although you can use a specific button to call out the list of menu and see the actual HP, but like as an active Toram player, you know, nobody does that. So yeah.
Me including a man.
But that's just a thing. If you wanna confirm the boss HP, but like you will also lose focus or something, I think.
Magical hat,
It's
which
been a while since I've actually played Toram, so
has the most defense of any item so far. Don't laugh. This is peak defensive performance. Run all the way back to town. We're interrupted by a government officer and told the goddess wants to see you. You should talk to her. Fine. Bureaucracy. The government. Maybe the goddess knows a good divorce lawyer.
that seems
At
probably
the
from
government
event.
offices, we meet Totally Not Zelda standing outside Totally Not Mournhold, and this is Pina, one of the 12 goddesses. From her outfit, I'm assuming she's the goddess of helicopters. She sends me to Isthmus, saying there's a big hole in the ground and possibly a dragon. We should go and investigate. A dragon living in a cave. Sounds like my ex-wife, am I right, fellas? Seriously, she got the cave, I am caveless. Using the world map, you get this grid pattern showing how all the maps are connected together.
Where do you
Maps
live?
only ever have exits from the
Where
north,
do you
south,
live, then?
east, or west, so it's easy to work out the exits
The
that you
Baron?
need to take to get anywhere. Thankfully, you do have a few teleport tokens to make fast travel
Oh
possible,
god,
but
don't use that,
worry.
don't use that, don't use that, do not use that, just walk it through, okay? Get familiar with the map and walk through every of them.
These do run out pretty fast. Teleport to the
Yeah.
salt plains and, you know, visually this place looks fine. Toram has that vibe of PlayStation 1 JRPGs. I'm getting
Also, they give a lot of rewards.
Jade Cocoon, Breath of Fire,
Especially
early
with the
Legend
teleport
of Zelda
tickets.
vibes, at least
When you
visually.
come
It's
back
not
and stuff,
an ugly
they
place
give
to
a lot.
exist. On the salt plains, we meet Palulu. Legally, they're not a Lalafell, so I'll just refer to them as a child from now on. They will tell us the secrets of this land, even joining us on our adventure if we collect some dragon skin. Thankfully, our journal lists not only the quests we're on, but also which enemy drops which item and where to find them. Lovely amount of in-game information. Kill some tiny dragons, get the skin, hand it back in, and get sent to talk to Grandma Child. She explains the land is inhabited by 4 tribes which all focus on a different lifestyle and a different element, but we are totally not Avatar: The Last Airbender. The holy gems were created to defeat evil, and with a head full of several garages worth of knowledge, we get sent to hunt down that dragon. The crater map is bigger than any we've been on before. Lovely sight lines, we kill some angry plants, and then down in the center we don't find a dragon. Instead, we find a black crystal which we fight.
If that was in TOF, you receive a lot of falling damage. Being told you just fall down and nothing will happen.
Right. The boss doesn't move, but the dangerous areas and additional enemies do. Sometimes you're sent far away, sometimes you're encouraged to huddle in close. There's variety. There's also support crystals that apply debuffs like slow, poison, or paralysis, which you have to go and take out first. So we destroy the big corrupting crystal. There's no sign of the dragon, so we let the government know, and I do feel that separation of church and state is somewhat at odds with the government being run by a literal god, but I'm not a bureaucrat. Maybe this is fine. Helicopter Goddess says we should talk to the local store owner about a magical stone, so we do, and they say, yep, magical stone just outside town in a local temple. Might be useful for dragon hunting. You should probably go and get it. There are still players everywhere, so I fight through the ruins of the temple. As ruined as my...
That's a Japanese name. That's a Shirota.
Lego collection after my ex-wife took half of everything. not half the total sets, half the bricks from each set. And then inside I find two players aggressively grinding together, trying...
Oh yeah, they are grinding for the. I forgot the name again. I forget the name, but they are grinding for the items, so that like it's the only two consignment board for the spinner.
Again, not to think of my ex-wife, I fight on through the temple. Sometimes you'll find items on the ground and be able to pick them up, like how halfway through this temple I got wood. What can I say? I just really like temples.
Also,
Like
using Banati on that was just brutal, man. Like, why are you doing that? Dude, the better farmer player would know to use either helper. Helper is probably not the best option anymore. Or like, or just mage all over because they are strong.
On through the temple. Sometimes you'll find items on the...
Back 2 years ago, we got ninja skill, but for now, I don't really know what's the meta for the mage farmer. I haven't even bothered to check yet.
Ground and be able to pick
if everyone knows, you guys can tell me. Okay.
What can I say? I just really like temples. Rather odd mechanical choice here. Holding right click, I just...
Oh yeah. By the way, those shiny dots will have a bit of a chance to become the chest, so be sure to pay attention to it, because like one potential dots like this means one potential chest slot. And yeah, depending on the chapter, you can get a different crystal from it with a low chance. But like it is possible, but only through the orange map, which is like the one with like the map with like 3 areas or more.
Be able to pick
usually it's 3 areas, sometimes it's 2.
What can I say? I just really like temples. Rather odd mechanical choice here. Holding right click rotates the camera, but it does not lock the cursor while doing this, meaning if you spin the camera in one direction, the cursor will slowly make its way to that side of the screen and then hit the edge, and you will not be able to spin the camera anymore. It's been a while since we've seen a game make that design choice, so if you are making a hold click to spin camera system, have that click also lock the cursor.
Also, if you see me playing Toram, you'll know that I'm not using their custom cursor. In which in GOF you have no choice, you have to use their cursor. But like in Toram, you can change it back to your own cursor. So I think that's a good plus for Toram. Alright, Toram 1, TOF 0.
Some PlayStation 2 looking gargoyles, and I have to say I'm not hating Toram Online. It's designed to appeal to a specific audience, and I know that audience isn't me, but I can still spot the quality, the consistent aesthetic style, the small but nicely designed maps, the vibrant colour palette, the decent pacing of combat, the narrative through line, the little characterization quirks. There is a lot of small flashes of quality in this game. Reach the deepest parts of the temple, save someone from being attacked by goblins, and they say thanks, they are actually the guardian of the temple, and if we bring them 10 dead goblins and 10 dead beaks from local birds, they'll let us see the magical stone within. So I get to killing, level up some skills with some leftover skill points, and then I try out some emotes, including this one, which allows me to...
Oh yeah, some skills, you just gotta have to click to level 5 to unlock the next skill. Some skills you're gonna level 10 because you're gonna make it to the end of the world.
Up some skills with some leftover skill points, and then I try out some emotes, including this one, which allows me to kneel down and pray, but then a bird...
I almost thought he said emo, like the EMO, like the emo kid.
Walks over me, and it looks like I'm cosplaying an egg. Bring the bits to the temple guard, we walk into the sanctum together, and I spot what looks like the hookshot hovering over the giant statue's hand. But before we can take the holy gem, some bandits appear and steal it. Unfortunately, doing this causes the dragon to appear, and oh hey, it's the same corrupted dragon which attacked the caravan from earlier. That's a nice setup and payoff. With the magical seal removed, a 4-armed minotaur climbs out of the ground and we fight, and again, great music, great area, and
yes,
slow effect
Minotaur. everyone's farming for the scene, you know. I just forget what is it called. It was like a fur or something, a clothes material. It used to sell very expensively, but now I don't know. It's probably like not that worth anymore.
Speed of our character. Actually quite a good fight. So we kill the Minotaur, take the magical gem back from the bandits and return it to the temple because it seems it's actually quite important that it stays here. But we
I don't know how many people are grinding for that,
so we
honestly.
go back to the goddess and let her know of these events. Now, on my way back, I spot a golden level 100 Toram. I probably can't kill it because I'm only level 25, but actually I can.
Yeah.
This must be an event enemy. Back at the
Yep,
Hella God
that's
Turtle,
event
explain
enemy.
the magical
For
temple
real.
gem is
Because
actually
you
sealing
joined during the
creatures
Golden
into a
Week.
prison, and taking the gem is a bad idea. She says the corrupted dragon has been spotted by the lake, so we should go there. Now, the lake has a few massive enemies walking around, but I've got around 200 potions left, so I attack a tortoise. It is...
Oh yeah, this dude is a mini boss. Also, in here, he also forgot to introduce one of the most important mechanics throughout the map. In some of the map, whether it's the normal map or the origin map, there will guarantee be a mini boss like this right here. And their level is obviously higher than those mobs, like roughly 15 to 20 levels higher, depending on the situation. But yeah, they do exist, and do exist on almost every map. So yeah, when you spot one, be sure to kind of like, you'll see a lot of people gather there, and that's when you know you gotta grind the heck out.
Is here I discover the potion cooldown mechanic, and I get roundly killed, which introduces the death mechanic. When you die, you can spend a revive item to get back up right now, or you can
don't be ashamed of being dead, okay? Don't be ashamed of being dead, because like
actual minutes to get up. But if you
even
you can
as a bit of a older player, we still die from time to time, and you can see those veterans too dying a lot of times.
So you're rapidly tapping
when trying
the
the new
screen
bosses.
to get back up. But it's also a way of making death a system that you can actively interact with for benefits. And if you're killing a boss with a group of other players, you're going to be rapidly tapping your phone to try and get back up quicker. It's adrenaline inducing, which is a very interesting game design choice.
Adrenaline inducing, as he said, but that's something with Toram players had gotten used to for some reason. So it's just a thing. And like when they fail, when all the DPS fail, we just retreat. So yeah, not too hard for you.
And now a bit of an interesting sequence break. I know that my ultimate destination is the mountain, so I teleport straight there. But it's covered in poison and I'm dying just
Oh yeah, they didn't add the retreat button before. They didn't add the retreat button. It's always the two towns. So like you're gonna teleport a lot. You're gonna go teleport back to town and then going back to the boss place, which can be quite a hassle. But yeah, after they add the retreat, sometimes it will become retreat, and when you press that button, it just teleports you back to the place where you fight the boss. And I think that's one of the best features they added during this time. I also saved a life before, so
to get up.
Yeah, it's quite a QL feature. They
added
a lot of QL feature even when I wasn't really active. Like, because of playing TOF and stuff.
Struggle button, and each click removes 1, 2, or 3 seconds from your revive timer. Now this mechanic is interesting. It's obviously designed for mobile, so you're rapidly tapping your screen to get back up, but it's also a way of making death a system that you can actively interact with for benefits. And if you're killing a boss with a group of other players, you're going to be rapidly tapping your phone to try and get back up quicker. It's adrenaline inducing, which is a very interesting game design choice. And now a bit of an interesting sequence break. I know that my ultimate destination is the mountain, so I teleport straight there. But it's covered in poison and I'm dying just being on the map. So I leave and I discover you need to approach this from the previous map to
Oh
trigger the
God!
story beat.
Imagine using a teleportation just from not far away
The
of
brother
it.
and sister magically clearing the dragon's miasma. I really like how the game let you teleport here and then just made it dangerous. But to clear the poison, we need to go and get some special magical herbs. Merchant Palulu says we should
Incense,
gather
by
some
the way,
reagents
not
like fairy
licensed.
feathers and
I got it
vines,
wrong
so we go
before.
and do that. And while
That
I'm
video
hunting
got
stuff down,
700,
let's just have
800
a
views
read
though.
of some reviews.
I
It's more better than
really
most
appreciate it.
not-free RPG MMO.
True.
Good game. Got 17,000 total hours, mobile and PC combined.
That's fucking insane.
Game's as good as it used to be, as grindy as its 2019 updates made it be. You can breeze through all the content in this game if you have 500 hours to spend or more.
Yeah, true. I think I kind of did it around like when I was at 500 hours mark. I can already do most of the stuff with with my character close to the level cap back then. Hello there. I don't know what kind of emote that is, honestly. What's up? What's up, Night of Light? Today is the day of maintenance, and I'm watching this with you guys. Anyways,
More.
let's continue.
It costs over $25 in orbs to reset your skill tree. This should be enough of a...
Guys, don't do this, okay? Don't do this. Don't do this. No. It doesn't cost you $25. That's unless you kind of just miss the time where it gets the free reset, okay? There is a time for free reset. Alright. You can do that totally for free. You just gotta attend it in time. You just gotta do that in time, okay? It's just about the timing. It's not about the money, okay? This game, you can totally play it free to play. Alright.
The review. Before I played Toram Online, I had small PP, no friends, no girlfriend, depression, and no life. These things haven't changed, but the game is pretty good.
Also, before I played Toram Online, yeah, my stat is basically like based on Discord and stuff. And then like after playing Toram Online, wow. It just gives me a different feeling. And then TOF adds it up, adds up my MMO experience. It's overtime? Honestly, I don't know. Let me check. Let me just check it again. Oops.
Girlfriend, depression, and no life. These things haven't changed, but the game is pretty good. Gather everything we need, then bump into this player who looks like they lost a fight with a fancy dress shop. With all the reagents, we give everything to the synthesist in Sofia City. We get the purification
what is it called? Fashion at its finest.
liquid back and then use that to clear the poison around the mountain,
still on the
and
maintenance.
up we go. We help a traveller being attacked by boars along the way because that's just who we are, and then we keep pushing up the mountain. I'm getting pretty strong vibes of Eternal Ring, that ethereal, liminal space RPG, the place of somewhere I recognise but I know it's not real. It's an odd feeling and it will happen again later. At the summit of the mountain, we find the corrupted dragon, so we fight. The brother and sister
I'm only
team
halfway
join
through
us,
this
and the dragon
video,
goes
and it's
down
already
pretty
taking
quickly.
me
But
like
you'll notice
45
these
minutes.
strange circle icons which
Because I'm
sometimes
also
appear
doing
over
the
enemy's
commentary.
body. I don't know what they are, so I'll come back to this because they're actually really important and they're a great mechanic. Now, when the dragon dies, it doesn't die. The black crystal just falls off, and it turns out the dragon's a really nice guy who got corrupted and can't remember anything.
Oh yeah, that black crystal will be the story for later on.
They fly back off to the desert
Very
and report
important
this to
story.
God, and they say, yeah, that sounds strange. We should investigate it. So we're tasked with finding more holy gems in case more corrupted dragons appear. To this end, we go and ask the local townspeople what they know about holy gems. The
Oh yeah,
blacksmith
this
knows
one.
nothing, the synthesist knows nothing, the guard knows nothing, and then a tiny merchant
Alright, cut the music here.
girl suggests, hey, why don't you ask the goddess about the gems? So the quest, given to us by the goddess, is go and find information about the holy gems. And this quest ends with you asking the goddess about holy gems. making the entire thing completely superfluous. Apache Attack Goddess says we should talk to a trader called Nyata, but no one knows where Nyata is, so we're sent to another trader to find them. This game has the energy of going to a club with all your friends when you're a bit younger. Then everyone's splitting up, and then everyone spends a load of energy worrying where people are to get back together, back into a group, and then as soon as the group forms, you just split up again, and then you reform endlessly until the end of the night. We chat to Grandma Merchant again, and she sends me to talk to somebody else, and Toram is turning into, I don't know, go and talk to somebody else, the game. I have also unlocked 23 new achievements, which must all be manually accepted, otherwise the number doesn't go away. And now I discover the combo menu, where you can set one...
Oh yeah, combo. Combo is a large thing. Okay, combo plays a large role in this game. To set up a good combo, you gotta know about the combo tag, and you also gotta level this. Okay, you gotta level this so you can expand for more combo and more of the combo points. Yeah, using this consume the combo points, so you gotta really be careful
one
with
ability
that.
To trigger right after another, and that's fine, but it does burn through your mana faster. So you see, during combat...
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You see the CP left on the bottom left of his screen right here. Yeah. To actually form a combo, you are gonna consume some of the CPs in here. And with this amount of CP, you basically can do nothing. Okay, you basically can just do one skill, and that's about it. So to be able to unlock it, you are gonna level it, which you can get through the mobs leveling and stuff. It doesn't really help though, but when you use your combo to actually eat the enemy off, that's when you get a combo level.
After another, and that's fine, but it does burn through your mana faster. So you see, during combat, each...
So yeah,
ability
the
to
first one
right
doesn't consume.
Another, and that's
the
fine.
first one is the opener. Opener doesn't consume the CP, but the one following after will consume like a bit of the CP.
But it does burn through your mana faster. So you see, during combat, each auto attack refills your blue mana bar, which is broken down into segments underneath your health bar. Using an ability takes a certain number of segments shown by the ability's icon. Mana is slow to recover and quick to spend, so
but there's a way to make it fast. There's a way to make the recovery faster than you ever think. It's from the full buff.
Combo system sounds great until you realize you'll likely want to save your mana segments for either a really big attack or one ability that you've leveled to maximum to do more damage.
Or you can spam it if you got enough AMPR, like I always do.
Finally arrive on the mountainside in the search for the mage who knows how to make holy gems, and this cutscene is meant to be horrific. It's a turtle attacking a child, but it's just so funny. I can't help but laugh at that dumb face.
Wait a second. Screenshot time, everybody. Okay. Bro. Dude, that's like an oval face. Okay, that's like an oval face in the turtle. Oh face. Alright.
We learn about the mage Takaka who lives up the mountain, so up we go. The mountain is full of ghosts for some reason. Maybe it's a haunted mountain. Or maybe it's alcoholic because of all the spirits. Please like and subscribe. Halfway up, we're attacked by a bandit who summons a giant bear. The issue here is the fights are starting to take a while, and I don't mind a long fight if every moment is engaging and victory is never assured. But
video
when the
is like
is
45 minutes.
Start,
that's a long
because
time.
Of the amount of health potions we've got. This is just padding to fill time. We win the fight, but the bandit begs us to spare her, saying she's starving. And now we get an RPG choice. If you do spare her, she tells you the beast in the mountain is allergic to a certain type of flower. If we ever find...
Oh yeah, by the way, if you pick last night, which means like you don't spare her, Polluted will come at you and say, hey, that's not good. That's pretty bad. You cannot do that. Okay, if you do that, she will basically like starve to death, something like that.
In the flower, come back here and kill the beast. It's worth it. And she also says the Holy Gem Mage was last seen in Douche Hamlet. So off we
Douche Hamlet. This is the first time I hear someone pronounce it like that. Usually I go with Daos.
go. On the way there, I spot another one of those locked treasure chests, and then I really
Those
appreciate how the
Hamlet.
child just headbutts it, hoping that will work. Turns out it doesn't.
Oh yeah,
They're
this
locked by
is
a
the important mechanic later on, like where you do the treasure hunt and stuff. Like this.
special key, but our child can provide us
hearing
with 10 a
introduce it.
day, so we now have an in-universe reason for limited daily chest opens. 10
No.
will work. Turns out it doesn't. They're locked by a special key, but our child can provide us with 10 a day, so we
No. Oh, okay, this is very wrong. Okay, this is like a. I think it is like a worst info he could ever give. Like it doesn't give you 10 keys a day. Okay, the key region is really slow, and if you know if you play Toram for a while, you know like the key region is really slow. It's probably like 10 to 12 hours per key. So it's not like 10 keys per day. Okay, that's way too fast.
We now
No,
have
Toram
an
doesn't
in-universe
provide
reason
that,
for
okay.
limited daily chest opens. Remember, these aren't boss kill chests, they're just randomly found within the game world. Now, remember
That's
the
a wrong
loading
info.
screen between levels?
That's
One of them
the wrong
mentions I can play a
info.
free game of darts in the cash shop for a daily prize. So, the cash shop. Let's do this. Or let's not, because it seems the cash shop doesn't work. I can see the orb shop, orbs being the premium currency. 1 orb is $1, better prices for buying more. $80
Yeah.
will get you 152 orbs, but what can I spend the orbs on? I'll have to check back later when the shop's working. Welcome to Douche Hamlet, previously known as just Hamlet before my ex-wife moved in. And remember how I said Toram isn't Final Fantasy XIV? Well, the machine that makes not
Previously
materia
known
looks a
as
lot
Hamlet.
like the machine that makes materia. But then, psych, subversion of expectations, this machine is just making candy. The search for the Holy Gem Mage now takes us through this Spyro the One Arabian Nights looking map. An outside zone with high walls, floating steps, geometric stylized statues of people and horses. And I really like this area. It's fantasy art deco video game. It's striking. Some of the enemies are just floating magical books. We then meet a magical apprentice who explains this is a magical research center and we're a bit too weak to be allowed in right now. There are magical seals on the doors and you know what? Yeah, a holy gem mage was here, but she's gone. But hey, here's a bouquet of flowers, which happen to be the same flowers the beast from earlier is allergic to, so I don't know, maybe go and kill it? It seems by now video game logic is heavily taking over, but we return to the mountain and now the music sounds like Nyan Cat's emo phase.
Bro. Imagine
By
doing
now,
a
I'm
comparison
very aware
to
that I've
that.
been using my free teleport tokens to move from map to map, even quite close maps, and I am aware they're going to run out very soon. Inside the lair, we give the beast some flowers, then get to pounding.
Ooh.
But enough about my ex-wife. We're now at the Volg fight. I have 282 potions remaining, and this is a slog of a fight. I even die and need to revive. Thankfully, I've got 18 revive orbs. The final third of this fight, the boss even switches to...
Yeah, see that?
Thankfully, I've got 18 revive...
Sometimes when you die in a boss battle, it will just say retreat here instead of a to town. That's the thing.
orbs. The final third of this fight, the boss even switches to using way more AoE red zone attacks, so we've got mechanical progression within a fight, which is a lovely design touch. Killing this beast gets us a magical gem the child with us can now sell, and a few cutscenes later we decide the magical holy gem making lady might be in the Highlands. I mean, we're just throwing a load of guesses at the wall and seeing what sticks. So we head on over, and a man with a giant hammer chases us away, and then we go to open plains and meet a butler, a dapper looking gent who has unfortunately lost the young man he was in charge of, so we agree to go and find them. The brother and sister duo show up again, and we say we're trying to rescue a lost...
Oh yeah, by the way,
agree to go. A dapper man with a giant...
the map. Alright, the name of a map in this map is called Land of Chaos, which is like exactly what happened here. It's just chaos. I'm sorry,
Brother and
bad
sister
joke.
duo show up again and we say we're trying to rescue a lost noble child and they decide to join us. And like every other adventure area before, we just fight through 3 layers of increasing difficulty. Halfway through I even get some more wood and my god I just love caves. At the end of the cave we find an ice cavern and inside a giant ooze enemy. The ooze has the child, but before we can rescue them, a mysterious black knight shows up, frees the child, and then joins us for the boss fight. Wait, no, they just leave. Thanks, mysterious black knight. Take all the glory and then do none of the work. Mechanically, I really like the ooze fight. It has similar attacks to the dragon, but chains into them way faster, meaning you've got tighter windows to attack and dodge. And while there is always the unavoidable damage in the form of enemy auto attacks, you can easily dodge almost every telegraphed attack. You know, if this was someone's first introduction to the MMORPG genre, it's not a bad intro. Story, combat, bosses, items, maps, the foundation of a good MMO is here, and it's pretty stable. Take down the ooze, the brother and sister return,
I
and
think
with
the
one of them
style
is
is
the Black
pretty
Knight,
good
we find
also.
a new weapon, the Adele sword. So we equip it, roll in the deep, set fire to the rain, and it turns out the sword is terrible. Well, as an item it isn't terrible, but I've fully spec'd into the katana and weapons don't share skills. Return to the butler, give him the child back, and he says
Yeah,
the
if you use a different weapon, it doesn't. You are gonna switch to that
maker,
respective
yeah, they
skill.
saw them run into the swamp, so in we go. You know, it's been a while since I found a new weapon, and that ooze fight took quite a while, so I returned to the main city and try and buy one. The blacksmith lets us process raw materials into crafting materials and then use those to either make
If you got some good friends right there, remember, just, just borrow them a weapon.
weapons or upgrade others. The upgrade system, of course, can fail, and there's an item you can buy to make sure it guarantees the process. I get my katana to +3 through pure luck, and then go and explore the city. There's a cool sunken... I get my katana to +3 through pure luck.
Wait! Guess who is featured? Lamau! Dude. Okay. For some reason, I'm losing brains. I have no idea why. Hello? Why is this happening? Gosh, we almost streamed for an hour and then this just happened. Come on. Stop dying. Thank you.
Luck, and then go and explore the city. There's a cool sunken city over the edge of the lake, and then a guy called Forth who works on the wharf. There's also a large group of players standing around the consignments board. This is the auction house, buy and sell stuff. I do a quick search for katanas. I've got 3,000 spina, which is the game's version of coins, and after browsing the marketplace, I discover I am, in technical game terms, absolutely skint. Good weapons cost over $1 million. The general store also has no weapons, and why is Hatsune Miku here? Aren't you meant to be in a Magic the Gathering set right now? Okay, with no new weapon, we head off to the swamp. Inside, we find another child merchant. Apparently, they smell like alcohol and live here because no one bothers them. We ask about holy gems, and notice how your character doesn't have text, but whenever you would say something, the game has a little dialogue box letting you know as a player that you have asked something, meaning you can imprint your own attitude of how you asked it, which is a nice RPG touch. The child merchant says yes, they will tell us where the holy gem maker is if we bring proof of victory against the moon wizard. So off to the moon palace we go, which it must be said has a lovely map. The moon framed between two imposing rising gates, and the enemies here look like magical animated sets of armor. We even bump into the bandits from earlier, and one of them is apologetic about attacking us back then. I love these little touches, humanizing background characters. Now the lead bandit, however, says we are too weak to go into the moon palace, we would die. But if we destroy 10 sword marionettes and 10 mage marionettes, he may let us pass. So yay for grinding. So we go and slap around some marionettes, mindless beings moved by magical strings, much like the judge in my divorce case. I also notice I've got a few points to spend, but no new skills to spend them on. Those skills are locked, and they must be unlocked in Sofia City Library. So I teleport back, go and get a library card, and check out a skill book. The game warns you, focus on one skill tree at a time. Unlocking others is possible, but it gets expensive the more you know. I read up upon how glorious Nippon steel, folded 1,000 times, can cut through the densest densest of matter, meaning it could probably cut through my alimony paperwork. Back at the Moon Palace, kill a load of marionettes, head on inside, and now collect 20 magical coins from even more marionettes. Personally, I think creepy animatronic or haunted possessed doll is a vastly underused enemy design in RPGs, so I'm happy to see these here. I reach level 40 and unlock a new strat. You have to select a personality. I select critical, like Yom always.
Oh yeah, guys. Okay, apparently someone taught him like.
Strat. You have to select a.
Apparently someone taught him like you gotta invest the point like this. Okay, so it's just the beginning. Alright, but really the beginning of that stat distribution is really misleading, you know. Like this is the correct way you do it. Okay. You gotta put it all in just one stat, and then when it's full, come back to the other one, and then it will raise the cap. And then after raising the cap, you just continue raising up your main stat.
Personality. I select critical, like Yom always was of me. And now my critical attacks do more damage. Fight
there
deeper
we
into
go.
the palace. The second level has us activate 3 buttons in order by just running over them, nice and simple. And then we find the Moon Wizard on the outside balcony. And this whole segment has very we have Elden Ring at home vibes. The Moon Wizard isn't evil, but insists we fight, so they know that we're strong enough to take on the dragons. And it's strange I said Elden Ring, because they even have a Moonlight Greatsword style area of effect attack. This whole segment has very strong From Software visual vibes, and the fight is nice. Local AoE, larger AoE, dashing attacks, magical flourishes.
Oh yeah, by the way, wait. I got it wrong.
We have Elden Ring at home vibes. The Moon Wizard is...
Okay, so like, basically, for every boss fight you see right there, you can solo it, of course, but you can also cooperate it with your friends, if you ever have some, you know. You can also cooperate it with your online friends, and then play it together, and then like doing stuff. And then like most of the boss fight right here is about gathering. Like you gotta do it with a team, and then with that team you can do it a lot faster. And for some event, it's basically quite needed. You know, especially with the end game boss, like the anniversary ES we're gonna do later on. And also, every role got its purpose, but it can mostly be trimmed down to just DPS, and then tank, and then healer. Usually healer is not as commonly seen in this game. It's usually tank and DPS. And DPS is usually pretty fragile, so it's mostly tank taking the aggro and taking all the damage and stuff. But there will always be some accidents, and yeah, people will die and stuff. That's a little
isn't
story.
evil, but insists we fight, so they know that we're strong enough to take on the dragons. And it's strange I said Elden Ring, because they even have a Moonlight Greatsword style area of effect.
But yeah, maybe for a story boss, you wouldn't have that many people to cooperate with you. So what you can do here, he will introduce it later on.
This whole segment has very strong From Software visual vibes, and the fight is nice. Local AoE, larger AoE, dashing attacks, magical flourishes. Totally acceptable boss. 10 minutes later, we learn some more history. There were originally 3 gods, Moon, Star, and Sun. They attempted to summon the 4th, Lost God, but in doing so, accidentally caused the cataclysm and all got horribly injured while summoning a load of evil to the land. But they were able to reverse this and lock most of the evil monsters away in magical prisons, but to do so had to sacrifice a portion of themselves and their power. Moon here lost his arm, leg, and face, and the armor he's in keeps him alive. Star was blinded, and then they were too weakened to rule, so 12 other gods came along to be in charge. It turns out the person we're hunting is Star. She makes
already
because she was blinded, she's gone a bit insane. This is a decent plot twist. Flawed gods, ancient evil contained with sacrifice. With the mark of victory over Moon achieved, we return to the swamp merchant, but like my ex-wife, they've left. Before pushing the story on, I need a better weapon. Fights are taking too long, so I head back to town to figure out this crafting thing. And I'm glad I did, because it's actually...
Gosh. The crafting. It's also horrible, man. Also, if you are an older player, you will know that there will be an optimal way to actually level your character without doing the main quest and stuff. But like, I recommend doing the bank quest first, and then at one point you just stop. You just do the leveling, and then come back later. Cause like after like I think like after chapter 9, the bosses are even before chapter 9, the bosses are immensely strong if you don't have a proper gear and a proper mercenary to have with you.
Quite fun. Almost all the material drops you get can be reduced
So, yeah,
down to the basic
favorite
core component,
one,
metal,
especially
wood, medicine, or mana. And making a unique item requires
main
an
quest
amount
after
of these base
chapter 10
materials
later
plus
on,
a specific
and focus
drop from an
more on
enemy
the
or
leveling
boss.
and
All
getting
recipes
know
are sorted by both
how
item
to
and
play
level.
this
They show
game.
you what you need and where to find
How to
each thing.
actually
So I can
play
see to
this
make
game,
this
how
katana, I need
those
18 clear
how
waters
those
and 6
people
twinkling
actually
stones.
get
I
it
can then see
through.
clear waters drop from Voda Roars in the cavern and twinkling
That's the
stones
next
from
thing
Rio
you are gonna
Frosh in the
learn.
Athema ruins. So let's just go and get this stuff. Use the map, work out the connections, go hunting. And I kill until getting 18 waters. Then I go and find the Frosh, which are frogs, and these frogs are on one of the furthest maps I've been to, and goddamn, just look at this place! This looks awesome, and these frogs are on one of the furthest maps I've been
Do. Also, for this one, if you see the icon, like if you see the map icon,
waters. Then I
that
go and
is
find the
marked
Frosh,
as a
which are
spinner.
frogs, and these frogs are on one of the
Like this one, right? This one map that has the spinner marketed. When you click it, you can teleport it using a small amount of spinner.
furthest maps I've been.
Yeah, even in here it's like huge amount, but like after you got through some phases of a game, you'll see like 100 is like really like a small amount.
And goddamn, just look at this place. This looks awesome.
Don't use teleport
Super
again.
high, ancient city, good.
If you can teleport with a spinner, why using all island instead?
Sightlines, nice textures. Toram Online has some good environments. The frogs are pretty easy to kill, but twinkle stones are quite rare, so it takes me a while. But eventually I do get them, return to the blacksmith, but the irony is, in the process of gathering the materials for a new weapon, I have leveled up and am now able to make the next weapon up. I could even try to make some brutal dragon armor. The bits for this are dropped by brutal dragon Dekel, the dragon boss from earlier. But it tells me this drop requires a parts break, so I'll need to work out how to do that. I go to teleport maps, but oh damn, okay, I am out of instant teleport currency. I need a teleport orb. I guess that means it's time to check the shop, and yeah, this time it's open. Oh.
Guys, okay, when it's open, there's two things you're immediately gonna notice. One is there's a lot of outfits here that you can get through this avatar ticket right here, and then you can convert these ticket pieces back to the avatar ticket. The convert ratio is like 100 to 1. And the second thing is, remember, there's a free darts here. Like when you just click on it, it will just bring you to that menu where you do the potent darts and sword. And then the other ones is basically just like the 30-day ticket. If you like this game, you can try it. And yeah, that's basically it. Or sometimes you can even consider the item pack in here. That some of the items, they are gonna cost a lot of the spinner to buy with. But if you are really rich, do consider them, okay? If you really like this game and you wanna charge some more ores, consider them. Alright.
Oh, cool, there's a free darts game, which is just clicking on a spinning board and then getting a prize. Thrilling
This one is probably anti-degradation, by the way.
Stuff. You can buy 100
Oh! Guys. Third thing. Do not ever use your ores to buy the teleportation ticket. Okay, that's the most stupid thing you can ever do. And the fact that he's saying that this game is free to play just because of this, it's even more stupid. Because that's not how you consume your ores. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Gosh, this is like...
teleporting.
I almost played upside down when when I heard that he actually say about this is a this is a pay to win game.
Tickets for 30 orbs, which will cost you $25. And hey, look, you can spend 1 orb, so
Okay, so most of the thing people would buy. Okay,
tickets for 30 orbs, which will cost you $25. And hey, look, you can
most of the thing people would buy here. It could be this, but like most of the people don't bother with this because there's a free reset, and this one as well. Is
look,
Treasure Crystal, on the other hand, I see some people buying this just because it's like I don't know about the price for it in Spina, but like it's really expensive. It costs a decent amount of your Spina. So some people would just resort to buy this one, and then the purpose for this one is you can take out the crystal without hurting it. Like sometimes if you just take it out by force, the crystal will disappear. Will have a chance to disappear. Oh no. When you take it out, it will always disappear. So if you have this one on, you can safely take out the if you can safely equip the crystal without like sacrificing the item. So yeah, it just goes back to your back. This is also useful for like upgrade crystal, which like like getting back to the original crystal and stuff is really important because like those original ones usually cost more than those upgrade ones. Cause like upgrade ones you gotta need the base one to proceed and stuff. It's like a layer by layer thingy. Some upgrade crystal got to like up to like 2 layers or even 3 layers. So yeah, that's
1 orb, so $1.
Life potion, mana potion. Don't even bother with it. The game just gives you a lot with that.
On a potion to completely
Revive
refill your health.
Droplet too. The book, on the other hand, you can consider it. Also, for the life potion and mana potion, you just get a lot more HP and a lot more MP, which can be useful on some occasions. Oh yeah, this one is like so you can get like 200% of HP. Just kind of thinking as a weaker version, like a weaker version of the like Nanin and also like a Rosling combination, like the Frosting in TOF.
Instantly.
Which gives you like 120% of a shield.
But I am still enjoying the other systems it has given me access to. With fast travel gone, I run all the way from the main city back to the Dragon Mountain, even discover some climbable vines on the mountain, adding a bit of pseudo-verticality. And then we restart the Dragon boss battle. You can even see the drops that you might get, and which drops require a part break or are increased in drop rate if a part is broken. So what the hell is part breaking? Well, this is actually a mechanical touch for mobiles, which they've translated to PC pretty damn well. And
there's also the exclusive method for breaking,
and I really
which is what those people say FTS, which stands for flinch, tumble, and stun. These 3 are guaranteed breaking. Will guarantee breaking the boss and cause them stop for a second.
like. Some of your attacks can paralyze the enemy briefly, but if you're able to stack multiple paralysis effects...
No, it's also by chance, by the way. It's also by chance. So sometimes you can do it just one time, the other time you cannot trigger it.
Quickly, each
it's
consecutive
obviously
paralysis
RT.
chance will become a chance to part break. And when the enemy breaks, the white circle will appear over the breakable location you are closest to, such as its head, its hands, its leg, or its wings. If you're playing on mobile, begin...
Oh yeah, also part break gives you more ESP. This is also quite vital, especially when you are leveling.
Tapping that location quickly. If you're on PC, hover your cursor over it. Once you've tapped or hovered for long enough, the part will break, and you can move around the enemy to have different parts be focused. Breaking an enemy gives you a visual change, like the dragon's knee talons being snapped off, and it reduces their damage with that attack. And some items can only drop if the enemy has been at least partly broken in the fight. This is a great system. It makes you save up your mana to spend it all on a high-risk, high-reward damage surge, and then has you physically interact on mobile.
High risk also means like Godspeed will 3 stats, and then you're basically like putting yourself in the one hit situation.
PC. It's making you balance timing attacks, dodging incoming attacks, and using the cursor. I really like
one
this
hit
combination
for the
of mechanics,
boss and
but be aware
game
the enemy
over.
can also break you. If you get hit too many times by high-powered or paralysis attacks, you'll get this smashed glass effect in front of you, meaning you're now taking slightly more damage. So yes, you can just tank damage, but doing so puts you in a weaker position that's not sustainable. So now I know how to check what weapons and armor I can make, how to find where the required items are, and how to break bosses for increased drop chances. I just go and do that, and it's pretty damn fun. I even discover if you go to the world map, you can sort by recommended level range or by main story chapter to see.
So like on the lower level, you can actually level up by just farming a lot of the mobs. You just gotta find someone with a farmer character, join a team, and bam! You can see yourself leveling in an insane speed.
Where you're meant to be. I know I'm in Chapter 2, but materials I need for the weapon are dropped in Ethos Fortress, which is further on in Chapter 3, so I'll be pushing ahead somewhat, but the game does let you do this. But when I do reach the Death Zombeasts, great name by the way, they are pretty powerful. They're normal enemies, but they do way more damage than earlier bosses because I am punching above my weight. And after killing them for a while, I do realize the main story was giving me more experience, so I just go back and do that. Returning to the main story, our child beats up another child, and then we're off to Scaro Town. Hey, cool, we're back in that geometric art deco place, and the lady from earlier says yes, a holy gem mage did pass through here. And then we see another small child being attacked by a giant crab, so we fight it, and this is one of the best boss fights so far. It's fast, punishing for mistakes, and getting the boss break requires 4 pommel strikes in a row, which is a big mana spend and a big risk because the crab moves a lot. And when they reach half health, everything speeds up. Good fight.
The reason why he could get a part break, like getting to the part break state. Gosh, I cannot English. My English speaking skill is still not good. Anyways, the reason why he can get into the breaking state is because of this one right here, the stun status. It's because he stunned the boss, and FTS is the only way that you can get a part break. The other thing doesn't give you a part break.
Risk because the crab moves a lot, and when they reach half health, everything speeds up. Good fight. We learn the other child merchant is working for the Star Goddess. The crab had some rare material they needed, and they say the Star Goddess is in the Sarham crater to the south, so I return to town to stock up, but while there, a guard asks me if I want to try a challenge dungeon. Sure, why not? It seems challenge dungeons are meant to be short, group wave defense games.
Oh yeah, this one's kind of annoying, especially on the last part. You really need 4 people to do that.
Placed into an arena with 4 crystals, and enemies will spawn and attack the crystals.
Meanwhile, Toram is on.
If you can last for 10 minutes, a boss will appear. Now this starts pretty easy, but goddamn, around the 9-minute mark, things just kick it up a notch. The boss spawns, but I've got no chance of surviving. I give it my best shot, but hey look, I got 250,000 experience from this. That's pretty cool. I chat to some NPCs around town, shown as green dots on the minimap. Each one has a selection of level-based quests for you, side quests. Thankfully, the main quest has been paced well.
Nobody bothers with a side quest.
That's a slightly tunnel accessed by going through the Dwarf by Forth on the wharf. This is a giant aqueduct connecting soft
Unless
cities
you're
to
really
other
interesting
nearby
with a
maps.
side
It's also
story,
filled with enemies and even a boss battle against
bother
this
to do
knockoff
that.
witch from Devil May Cry. The aqueduct is an impressive map, lots of open space, great ambience, and having alternative access routes to faraway maps is lovely. There's definitely a lot to do in Toram Online, and it's surprisingly well paced and balanced and presented. My main worry now is what happens when I run out of health potions. potions, because I could grind for hours to collect the materials to build them back up. I know the synthesis would let me do that. But the fun bit of this game is killing bosses. Can I still do that with no potions? Let's find out. Back to searching for the Star Goddess, the Holy Gem Maker. In more ruins, we bump into the explorers from earlier. I love the amount of callbacks this has. And then I stupidly attack this giant walking world boss and discover it has an AoE the size of the entire map, and I get one-hit killed. We then fight a demonic...
Oh yeah, sometimes it also has the fractional damage.
RPG.
Fractional damage means regardless of your HP, it will just deal that amount of damage proportional to your HP.
Until you fight a demon door. My issue here is not the fight.
Basically, like, really hurt if you are tamed.
Opens to the ruins behind it, but the ruins are broken. We could just climb in. The door has
actually, regardless to the
after the boss does make me laugh, though. This child with a mustache says they're going to die.
It will
So
hurt
another
anyway.
explorer just
As a fractional
punches them,
damage.
and then they're fine. Healing magic delivered via fist. We travel inside the magical ruins and meet some elves making holy gems. They say the Star Goddess is just inside, so we dive deeper. And eventually, we do meet the goddess. Unfortunately, she is blind and convinced we are enemies, so is throwing out random fire AoE attacks. And now a mini-game bit where you need to get close to her while avoiding the fireballs, but you don't know where the fireballs are going to land until you're so close you're basically already in them. So this is just trial and error. We eventually reach the goddess and explain we need a holy gem to be able to fight more corrupted dragons. She explains she can do us one better. She's making sorcery gems, which are way more powerful, but this might be a bad thing because she's going a little bit insane. However, before she can give us one, we are attacked by a two-headed beast, another boss fight. But this time, I get destroyed. Like two-hit killed by this boss. I can hardly even beat the boss's minions. The main dude, I can't even touch him. This fight is recommended for level 59, and I'm level 51. I even try again, same results. So I guess now is actually the time to gather some better equipment. I head back to the blacksmith to make a note of what I need, my armor and my next sword. I need drops from the ooze boss and the dragon. I return to the ooze boss first and I start farming, but I can see a problem rapidly approaching. I'm only beating the ooze boss because my potion stock is keeping me alive. But after one kill, that stock is almost out. I have no more instant restore potions. I've only got slow use to generate potions.
He's finally
now,
gonna introduce one of the most important systems
I'm having to spend
in
a
this
lot more time
game.
running away waiting for my health to
Which
refill.
I will introduce it furthermore.
Alright. And hands, reducing its damage and speed, it still takes too long to kill. I need better armor to survive this fight, which means returning to the corrupted dragon boss. I need 10 brutal skin and 2 brutal claws. The claw drop requires a boss break, so that's my focus every fight. I even tried the hard version of this fight, which is way too hard for me. A full dragon kill is taking 3 to 4 minutes, but there's one system I still haven't engaged with in the game, and that is the mercenary hire system.
There we go. Mercenary. Alright, since the game is on, we can just also introduce it here, okay? Because like the way he introduced it, you can see like right here, like he choose the mercenary by random, right? Alright, here we go. We got the game alive. Game is alive, guys. Game is alive. Alright, so the first thing I want to say about the mercenary system is like, in here, right? In here, you can choose the mercenary. Wait, what is it? What's it doing?
Which is way too hard for me. A full dragon kill is taking 3 to 4 minutes, but there's one system I still haven't engaged with in the game, and that is the mercenary hire.
Oh, he accesses it directly from the party. Oh, look at this. They got this. They got this already. Look for members, hire mercenaries. Wait, they actually got this. Whoa. Wait, this when like added it. Okay, that's something new. That's something new. Okay, I am used to the other UI right there, but like this is new. Okay, but like, alright, let me turn off the chat for a bit because I want you guys to see it more clearly. So like, instead of going to the party like this, you know, like there's a lot of people here. The reason why it shows us, yeah, it will find a mercenary of the same level as you. So if your level is low, you basically cannot find any sort of a mercenary, the decent mercenary, you know. But even with this, you can see the stat is pretty bad, I say. Yeah, I don't really bother with them. But like, if you go here, alright, if you actually have some friends added in here, right, and then you click on this one, you can see like, bam. And there's also the thing he didn't mention, because like, it's just that mercenary, what do you expect, right? But like, you can also do the filtering. You can decide whether it's gonna be defender or it's gonna have a mass HP as the first one. And like, oh yeah, speaking of fatigue is also like a value where it will show up in here, right? If a player is not showing up in here for a long time, their fatigue will drop down, and eventually you'll see like they're being tired. And when you're being tired, what am I saying? When they are being tired, okay, the mercenary basically cannot do much. It will have the reduced power. So yeah, there's that. And you can see right here, there are a lot of Q&A store with a lot of HP because I choose this filter right here. But you can also choose the other filter and see whether they are good enough or not. But yeah, for the mercenary, personally, if you want to push for the bosses, I strongly recommend two-handed sword because it deals stupid amount of damage. Because look, let's attack right here. Alright, 22,000. Like, that's a lot higher. That's way higher than my attacking here. Like for my mage and stuff. So yeah, ideally you will want to have a two-handed sword as your mercenary, which he also did there, but like not really ideal because it's just on the same level. So just have this filter on, and then bam, you can see the lights going. So back to the filter, okay. Back to the filter. If you choose the no fatigue, that means like it's always gonna be this one. It's always gonna be this green icon right here. So yeah. There's also the update here, which means like you basically just wait and then like they will update for a while, and then yeah, basically just focus on the two-handed sword as your mercenary and stuff. Wow, what the heck?
System. You as a player can put your actual character up for hire as a mercenary. So when you're offline, other players can pay some spearer to hire you for an hour. I checked the
also like friend mercenary is free. Okay, friend mercenary is absolutely free.
Merkboard, and I hired
so like,
Sheila,
don't have to come
damaged
to
focused
speeder.
great sword user for 52 spina per hour. Right, I've rented you for the hour. Let's see what you can do. If only I had a spina every time I've said that since the divorce. So it turns out mercenaries are insanely useful. Like, a dragon kill is down from 3.5 minutes to 50 seconds because Xian wrecked.
This is literally like this is why it is important, okay? When you're not doing a boss that has a lot of population, you basically do this.
But you know what? Maybe this means I can kill the ooze even without health potions. So Xian and I head on back, and yeah, ooze kill in 34 seconds, baby. Time to grind. I actually kill the ooze so many times that I gather all the materials needed, but I still haven't got the emerald stone and it's just not dropping. But then I receive a new award. Play for 6 hours consecutively and a total of 16 hours. Now, I'm not proud of those awards, but if you told me that Toram Online was your main game, I would understand why. But then another irony happens. I have spent so much time killing the ooze to get the next drop for the weapon, I actually hit level 55, which is the threshold to make the next weapon from the blacksmith. So with Xian by my side, I decided to focus on that instead. I checked the drop locations. I need to get to the Gate of Another World map and kill a planet head. So off we go. But here, I run into a problem. Gate of Another World is a long way away, and getting there means passing through the lost town. Now, can we just take a moment to appreciate how cool this map is? A shadowy, deserted, destroyed town filled with shadow figures of Victorian gentlemen in top hats floating around. And the whole area looks like it's the epicenter of a sphere of annihilation attack with floating ethereal rock clusters in the distance. This place again reminds me of the ending section of Eternal Ring. Second time I've got that vibe from this game. Now the gate to another world is just beyond the village, but to leave the village I must pass the zero boundary. And this is both a narrative and mechanical soft lock. To access the connecting map, I need to beat the Pillar Golem boss, so I try, and it one-shots Xian. That's not looking good. The Pillar boss is an absolute unit. I can't touch its health. It's hitting me hard.
Of course they one-shot him, because like how like I say, like the it also gets you the fatigue bar right here, so you can actually know whether your mercenary is good or not. But like apparently you just hired a mercenary with the same level. Of course that's not gonna be good. Okay.
So I guess I may have pushed too far, too fast for a higher weapon. But that does put me in an interesting place. I can't continue the narrative story because the two-headed beast is too hard to kill, so I need to grind for either levels or equipment. And equipment is the more efficient thing to do now. So I could grind the ooze to get a better weapon, or the dragon to get better armor. Or I could do more challenge dungeons to get more experience. But any choice I make is going to take quite some time. And while I would probably enjoy the gameplay of these choices, I am running out of time to play more and review the game, so I think we'll have to leave it here for now. So we can say that Toram Online definitely has a lot to do for the first 16 hours, but then the grind tends to kick in. In many ways, Toram Online is to Alchemy a story what Xian is to my ex-wife, cheaper and better. It's paced better, plays better, and has more engaging boss mechanics, better combat balance, and far more choice about what to do at any given moment. It's not perfect, but the level of polish is impressive. The boss break system and the active engagement with the game it creates is a system I wish other games did. The characterization.
Also, yeah, boss fight gets kind of tricky in the end.
In the end, characters in cutscenes is impressive, and the plot interested me.
You wanna see why? You wanna see why? Stay tuned, okay? Stay tuned in my stream, okay? I will be right back. Alright. I will be right back.
Better than my ex-wife. Out of 10. Cheers for watching. Another massive thank you to all the supporters on Patreon and Twitch.
I will be right back. Okay. This review took me literally like an hour and a half to actually finish it.
A great day.
Bruh. Oh gosh, what is this? That's basically it. Let's switch back to Toram. You guys can see. We do the dance as usual, like that. And later on, we move on to the anniversary arena. Okay. Alright, be back. I need to gather some more people. Anyways. I wonder who is streaming at the moment. Stop. Okay, Hinjo. Okay, Hinjo. Okay. Gosh, I really wanna be a reaction streamer. Probably. I don't know, man. I don't. Yeah, football is really good, by the way. Football is really good. Do consider them, okay? Huh? Oh. I have no idea why they back to Sophia music. Whatever. Nice. For spade. Okay. What's it like? Wait, really? Oh my gosh. Surprisingly. Wait, this one doesn't provide anything. I got debated. Wait a second. It's a level 10 food. 10 sand. 10 sand. Ah, this one is a blue one. Ooh. Jaturu isn't on today. Whoa. Huh? What is this? You have obtained the furniture to open the store. The shortcut set up a store has been added. Wait, what is that? Wait, huh? Can anybody explain what that is? Okay. Ooh. Wow. Compensation for the issue. Wow. Wow, we're just getting a lot of reward. 300. How many people are coming today? What the heck? God. Repost campaign. Oh, it's probably enough reposts and then we get a thing. Wow, just how many of these I'm getting. And very nice. Took it with appreciation. Let's see. That's a lot of them. What is this? Hunting potato. ESP potato. Since when I do have this? What the heck is this? Is that a cheaper version of the book? Oh man. Let's see. Where is it? Why can't I see the one I want to see? Notebook of Oblivion. Ah, it's just a specific skill tree. And there's another one is Book of Oblivion, which you can reset every one of the skill. Repeat that game times 99. There's some more items that bring treasure. Okay, there we go. I see. Okay, I'm just blind. I got 18 adventurous diaries so far. Making 18. Me girl. Why is she working here? What is she gonna do? Dude, it's just spamming that. Makes me all kind of wanna just spam my space. I forgot to put this up. Hello. Anyways, let's do the event, shall we? Alright, back to Sophia we are. Alright, let's see. Come on. The ES should be available for us. Let's try it out, because I have no idea. Guys want to join? Question mark. Wait, what is this? Second wanted. Oh yeah, everyone can try that feature, you know. And they can just get the thing they wanted. Let's also set it up, you know. Let's also try it. Cause like this thing is this. What team member? Just put it all in here. Oh boy. Let's see, let's see. Let's see. I honestly have no idea, so let's take a look. No, I still need to be level 260. That's fucking stupid. Okay, never mind. How do I get this? Alright, there we go. That's how you unstock it. I hope they got an option for canceling it. Oh, come on! Why do I need 260? Oh, come on. I thought we could have tried yesterday. No, that's not the case. We're still gonna keep leveling. Okay then, what's the next after person? Honestly, I have no idea. We gotta find this through trial and error, I guess. It's like there's nothing much I know after 260. Oh god. I don't think people would like to do this, you know. They are too annoying. So I also kind of want to know what kind of boss you guys are doing after this one. So I don't know, man. I don't know what's coming after the... Wow, it's literally been alive, honestly. Gargoyle Nightmare. Oh, dude, man. I want to tell me what kind of leveling we need after this one. I have no idea. I'm totally lost, man. Alright. Regardless, let's try this new feature. This is more like a magic, dude. A magic to the boss itself. Which is like really cool. I'm glad that they actually implement this. the existing team. Wait, before that, we probably gotta go to elsewhere. Castilla is 188. How? Honestly, do I still remember shit? Oh gosh. It's gone. Honestly, you have no idea. Looks like this. Oh, I see. I need a crit rate. Okay, I need to battle down. Me going back to town. It's not a good idea to be here. Let's try to explore, okay? Because I really don't know what comes next, you know. I also don't know what. Do they still update the game or not? Do they still does this website still updating or not? It's just to check a higher level. Brass Dragon. Wow. No village ruins central. Wow, dude. Yeah, actually updated to the latest boss. Okay. Wait a second, I mean. It's not a good place. Let's go to the other part. I wanna ask Micro about it. Wait, not here, not here. Got the wrong one. I need to look it up here. This is probably the one we're looking for, right? So yeah, it's a crit rate. Yeah, that's the one. But like, my bag is full again, so I need to. Wait, they added summer event as well. Whoa! I think you guys are ready for this. Alright, 4,400, not too bad. I'm good to go again. Hopefully this time we can create. Let's see. Where the? Okay. Okay, I don't ask them. I don't ask them. Let me just check. Let me just check from this list. Okay. Oh god, it's running so slow. What the heck is going on? Where is it? Ah. Oh. Level too low. Anyways. Where the F is? Ah, Trickster. Let's see. I mean, like, there will be people farming ultimate in there. So let's just. Okay, we'll get to that later. We'll get to that part later. So we're probably gonna delay it until 258. Yeah. I just wanna get into EX. Man. I probably will even get 260 by the end of anniversary. Oh wow. Alright, that's much better. Alright, pretty good. Okadero? Hello, hello, hello. Where are you from again? Ah. Oh, interesting. From Hong Kong. Cool. Yeah, I'm from Taiwan. Yeah, nice to see you. I kind of forgot I gotta have this too. Yeah, how's it going? Anyways, how's it going? Nice. Oh god. This is annoying. Everyone's throwing that thing. Yeah. You can see the time is literally in the bottom right. Okay. Honestly, I don't. Even though it's kind of like CN, I actually don't really understand Cantonese. Whether it be the reading or the speaking, you know. Yeah. Huh? What? Oh. How many I get so far? 52. Yeah, traditional Chinese. Yep. It is. Yeah, speaking of this, it's like, dude, reminds me of something else when I was playing this game. Anyways, some of my past. Back then it's like, oh, wait, we got it. Okay, let's go to first. Main laner with simplify. I mean, I got no problem with simplify, honestly. Basically, no problem with simplify. They also got a similar tone in which I can understand. Like, if we don't consider those dialects, you know, like I can understand most of the Chinese pretty well. Yeah, Cantonese is considered one of the dialects. Beat me with that. Okay. Anyways, we gotta find some people right here. Let's try to use that party feature as well. Sending all to attacker, because we don't need to do that. Alright, let's see. Everyone, use the hacking new system, okay. Very high. Yeah. I mean, like, it can sometimes be hard, and we sometimes use the convention that the simplified Chinese has. So yeah, if it's considered writing, then yes, a little bit. Honestly, does anyone even bother with this system? Wow, we're actually lagging DPS. What the heck? I have no idea what those are saying. Ah. Oh, by the way, you play TOF, right? You play TOF, and what kind of server you are playing? APAC? Or is it Toram? I forget. Where did it come from? Well, wait a second. I kind of just forget, or I didn't bother with it, because every time I stream TOF, I see you being around, so I kind of think that you're also a TOF player. Where did it come from? Ah, I see. Something me a long time ago. Wait, I forgot to turn on the chat. There we go. My bad. My bad for not switching on the chat. Did you watch my Toram and Quest video? If so, that could be the reason. Yeah, nobody bothered with the matching system. You didn't watch it? It could also be because you're sub to me, right? That's a reason. That's a reason why you always get a feed. But you know, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. That means like at least my stream is not dead. You know, stream not dead. Meaning not channel EOS. Yeah. As long as you like it. Alright. As long as I got some ideas and stuff, I will keep streaming. Yeah. Although not at the time when I back to university though. It's, the reason why I can stream like basically every day is because I'm at home. Wait, you cannot invite through this. Oh, dude. Let me go to the other instance. The break is right now. What do you mean? What do you mean I don't have a break? The break is literally right now. Let's try this again. Why is it so hard to actually get a party right now? What the heck? It's okay, it's okay. Finally. Silver Edge. Let's go! Let's go! Woo! Dude, this system needs to be enhanced. Okay, so far I got no attackers on my side. Thank you. I mean, like, we just gotta find a party and then, like, the win is on the DPS. It's not me. Okay, I'm just a thing. Just to take the damage and stuff. I wanna see how far we can go with only ES people. Because, yeah, we spent too much time on that one video. When I play tank, no DPS. When I play DPS, no tank. Join us! Join us! Join us! Join us! Also in Toram you cannot consecutively typing. You gotta manually press enter every time. So you wanna join? I mean, like you gotta have a character similar to this level range. You say like this level is high, so I don't really know. So you're a Toram player, I see. Although not really good. Dude, let's do literally like copying one of these 30 saved message. Right. Yeah, so less people in here. What the heck is going on? Probably because it's just over maintenance. It could be. Huh? You mean Toran? How? How did you how did it crash? Five minutes to open up a click application. You acquire the data? Or what? Yes. He didn't say let's just go or something. Oh man. This DPS lagging this much. Okay. Oh, we're just starting. Alright, let's see. Let's see how this team is gonna stall. Just use a full buffer. Okay, not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. Actually okay-ish. Nice! Nailed it. But yeah, there's one thing I forgot to say regarding that video. That video is very well documented. Regardless of some small mistakes that it made. It's very well documented. And also a very good promote to the game itself. Cause that video got like heck 600,000 views. It's pretty crazy. That's something I forgot to say an hour ago. Oh, cool. It's pretty fun team feature. Oh god. Come on, yeah! Alright. $3.1 million, not too bad. Let me try and see if Hinjo is still streaming. Going strong, man. What the fuck, just attack without my permission? There we go. Huh? Did we actually die this time? Why is it happening? Go! Yes! Oh gosh, what is this? Oh, he's already started to grind summer show. That is probably why. I don't bother with it though. Live reaction. Gosh, I want Uchi to maybe a VTuber model, you know. That would be insane. Imagine having a model speaking through, right? You can become a VTuber and then they gain a lot of the views. Or maybe just the same, you know. I just think like it is a good chance to do so. Alright, be careful of a spike. Spike! Told you to be careful. Let's go. Nice. Whoa! Okay, nice pace. probably do like 30 or 15, depending on the situation. Do 15 first. Damn, he took a 5-hour stream. I'm just gonna look there first before I made a presence and actually talk to him. If he still exists on 5 PM, that is. Man, I want to search for something. But like, yeah. Don't do that. Oh shit. He's a sacrificial warrior, man. Careful, careful, careful. Nice! I will level up, but probably not me. Oh, it's me. Okay. 257! Let's go! Ah, yeah, someone used my combo. What just happened? Why does it keep doing that? Let's say let her kill 2 DPS off. There's also less meteor if you got less people. Okay, everyone died. GG WP, man. Okay, they decided to give up. What is it doing? Ah! He's gonna go. No! How dare you? Anyways. I lost sense of direction. Or he's just taking a break and I ended the string? I don't know, man. Oh god. God, stop quitting! Stop quitting! Alright, I guess we'll find the other one. Damn, thankfully I just opened the non-timed chest. Alright, we're good, we're good. Wait! Good, just good. Good. Eat the SD. Wow, Hincho, wow. Time to radio now. Let's initiate the comment. Of course, on YouTube side, it would just end it normally. Like you will see right there. Yeah, at least 12, okay. I don't understand their logic. I will still do that because you guys can kill it on spot. But if you guys just wanted to run everywhere, okay. I can just let it remain around. Yeah, just like that, okay. And this is what you guys want. Let it run and run. Oh, leader, I see. Why quit it, man? No. Oh gosh. Alright. Nice. Did it. Nice. Not too bad, as long as it's not like a 10 minutes battle. Okay, I consider it good. What's this, man? Okay. No idea what they are saying. Or talking down. Trash. Because I'm unreliable, man. I'm going back to my DOF life. That was one of those, okay. Either we exhaust our training book or it's 5 PM. I will probably come back later for more. Or I just don't bother with it. GG. Go. I just let it roll over here. Oh god. The evasion master, man. Nice. Cool. Yeah, that's a mini battle. We're not expecting much, okay? Just need to consume it all before 5. And then I can rest early. Alright, we can probably end this by 4:50 if we keep up this pace. Okay, cool. Honestly, we can go the other way around. Yeah. Plus the first thing is not that hard. Why so many people are watching what enjoy eating? The heck? Okay, whatever. Maybe I should really join the TOF Creator program. I gotta join, maybe. Oh, dude. Are you kidding me? Oh, I don't have that. Cool. Weird way of dodging. Lemao. Away, he's bad. That's quick. Go 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 go. Alright, finally. Right here. Nice. Alright, that's 2.5 minutes, right? Nope, just 2 minutes. Wow, I feel like that was a long time. God of Katana, Hinjo. Gosh, this dragon actually reminds me of Coden. Bruh. I'm just so bad. Okay, I'm just having skill issue. How many more? 5 more. Good news is there is 5 more. There's just 5 more. One already down. Oh god. Come on, just some more hits. Heck yeah, boy. 4 more! Suddenly gonna press the right click for some reason. Alright. No, you gotta go, really? GG's, man. Okay, I don't bother to find it in next party. I will just handle with this later on. Heartbeat and body. Who has become the lead? No way, man. No fucking way, man. I'm just gonna leave as well, come on. Go, 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 go. Cool. Alright, 3 more. Oh god, I just got him. Pretty cool though, I say. God. Okay. Please do it. No! What died? Bruh. The key moment, man. The key moment. Oops, wrong spot. Heck yeah. %55%. Okay, we're doing it pretty good. Pretty nicely. One last, man. One last. Finally. Oh, dude. it actually takes the time. Gosh. All it takes is just one of them. Dude, sometimes you just use that charging too frequently. Or I should say rolling, because it's literally rolling when doing that. Stop. Can you please stop? Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright. Alright, we can go off for now. Yeah, heck yeah. I'm gonna take a little bit of map before eating dinner. No, thank you for body. Honestly, I shouldn't go this passive aggressive again. I just, yeah, just spend the party. Goodbye. You got some fun. Yep, I don't want to let you guys suffer, so GG. Alright, so what do we do? You guys don't have to struggle to find a thing, okay? There's a thing whether if you guys luckily get a thing and then you got invited, congratulations. Whoa, 60%. Not so bad, isn't it? Still got like 0.8 levels today, which is pretty nice, considering we just got that 15 kills. So we gotta go to here. How is an unstable amount? Wait, let me reload. Because apparently it's not working. I don't want to set the message to restream because that's pretty weird. Because the rate is only exclusive to Twitch. So I gotta find, yep, just that. Start the raid. Alright, here we go. Wow. Little SQ. Alright, anyways. I'm set for this. Okay, let's do the outro. Anyways, that's it for our Toram stream today. Yeah, for the first half we were basically watching the video and then commenting on it. And then the second half is the leveling. So yeah, pretty themey, isn't it? At least we get to have the stream pointy and like pretty straightforward. You know what we are doing. Although the title is not like that because like I didn't know that ES also has a level limit. Kind of sad, honestly. It just gets me out. But anyways, guys, that should be it for our Toram stream. And tomorrow we'll stream TOF, and there will be a new event I'm gonna stream. That one event is pretty interesting, so I will also do it on stream. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, take care and see you all. Bye bye. And as for the Twitch people, you guys can go watch Hinjo for now. Alright. I'll send you guys there in 3, 2, 1. See you. See you all.